guys. Block shots, defense.
Between Thompson and Thomas
Quinn.
Yeah, you're talking right there about 98 blocks.
Exactly. Yeah. And a high percentage shot. You put Quinn on the wing.
Right.
You put Pelham on the wing. Let CJ be a point teammate. Let's play.
All right.
I'm not advocating trying to coach him anytime soon. I'm just pointing out the fact.
The game. First free throw attempt for him today. Powell is a 73% free throw shooter.
Last couple of ball games, Powell has been the guy that they've ended up having the basketball, making some big shots. Finished the game against North Carolina Central with a clutch play. Also had a clutch layup against South Carolina State in that game that put him in the overtime a couple weeks ago. So he's really stepped up as a sophomore and misses those free throws. And after the hard blow, you kind of almost expect him not to make those shots.
Brooks pulls up. Too hard. Underwood with the ball. Powell inside. Good feed inside to Simpson. But Thompson with the rebound.
Made him adjust the shot.
Aggies beat Coppin State on Saturday here, 76-72. Shot 47% in that game. They lost in Baltimore to this Morgan State team, 68-66, and their bench gave them 26 points in that game in Baltimore.
And last count, the bench scoring 24-20, Morgan State A&T. Again, part of those bench points are coming from the fact that Jackson and Thompson aren't starting right now.
This time the shot from
one field goal different, but 1 of 17, 5 of 11. I think that
6%.
Yes. Yeah, wow.
That's pretty. That's not good.
Not
for a team that's averaging about 30% from three-point range.
Yeah.
6% tonight from downtown.
The one thing that Morgan State's done a good job of, they're still controlling the glass. 17 offensive rebounds, a total of 40. A&T with 36 rebounds.
A foul on Stokes as R.J. Buck was going in with a vengeance.
A vengeance, bad intentions, and trying to make a statement.
Oh, he was trying to make one, all right. If he'd have made that one, I don't know what to say. But these fans here in Corbin Sports Center. R.J. Buck, they say he's a crowd pleaser, crowd favorite. 6.5 points per game is what he averages coming in. He's got 5, make that 6 points in the game tonight. Hits the first free throw, misses the second. 3:30 to get the time remaining. 8-point game. A lot of people may look at what's happening with the Morgan State Bears and say, well, this is a down year for Todd Bozeman. But he doesn't even look at it that way. I believe, first of all, there's more parity in the league.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, when you're the 3-time defending regular season champs, people are always going to come after you and give you their A game each and every night.
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier about Thompson and Jackson maybe not having the numbers everybody thought they should have or could have, but people are bringing your A game. And then again, you talked about it at the early part of the game, the incumbent point guard, and it has taken some time for their perimeter guys to maybe catch up with their post-perimeter guys, post-perimeter being a kid like Dwayne Jackson. But yet, they're having a very good season. And then again, you always got to remember, they played a very, very challenging non-conference schedule.
They did. And then, of course, we talk about Larry Bassfield not being an incumbent. But one of the things that Todd Bozeman says, he has improved tremendously since the beginning of the season.
No question about it.
Learning the system, but he's still learning to manage the game.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
Yeah, learning how to manage the game. And also, remember now, we talked about Justin Black. Black has had to learn how to play from high school where he did certain things to the college level. And it showed early in the game, early in the season where he had a lot of success. The game's kind of caught up with him, but they're going to need him to step up as we get into tournament play as well.
6 points separate the two teams right now. 52 points on the board for the Bears. What a move inside by Nick Simpson.
Nice job.
They're glad to have him back out of Fort Thomas, Kentucky.
He had the pick and roll that time with Coleman, and they kind of jumped it just a second, so he saw enough room to drive and get to the hole. And remember, a lot of the success they had earlier was coming. He had Simpson Hill going to the glass.
Simpson with 12 points for the Aggies. Dwayne Jackson off the glass. The follow by Brooks, and he is fouled by Coleman. Make that Rodney Stokes was inside. And he is fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Stokes with 16 points, 6 rebounds, but his first free throw attempt of the day. Stokes is at 63% free throw shooter. 7-point game.
Plenty of time for Morgan State.
Hits them both.
Full pressure this time after that made free throw.
Buck bounce pass. Simpson changed his mind because Justin Black was there to intercept that pass had he thrown it.
Keep in mind, A&T only shoots about 66% on the season, which is 7th best in the conference. They're going to have to make free throws to close this game out.
Eric Brooks picks up the personal foul. And that'll send the Aggies to the free throw line.
Games this season, 10 points or less, are only 7-6 in doing that. Good job this time getting it in.
So Coleman is out. I mean Coleman Thompson rather is out. They don't want him to pick up his 5th foul. Mark Hill over the corner. R.J. Buck. Block. And here come the Bears.
That was a great trap by Morgan State. Enough pressure to force A&T out of tempo and force a bad shot.
Stokes with the block, a big block that time. 1:05 to go. 3-point ball game. Black, it's off. Here comes Mark Hill with the ball for the Aggies.
Nice look.
Free throws to make it a 5-point career. Toledo transferred into Baltimore. And it's a 7-point lead. No timeouts left for the Bears of Morgan State. And it goes off of Nick Simpson. 35 seconds to go. 7-point game. Dwayne Jackson, 3-pointer is good.
Wow, he got range. Sweetie, wish you had a timeout if you were Morgan. Can end his career with over 1,200 points. Has a possibility to be the all-time field goal percentage guy at A&T. He's number 1 right now with about 62%. Just done a great job here. And every year's gotten better and better. Shot blocks, running the floor, scoring. 27th game out of 29 where he's got at least 1 block shot. Great career for Thomas Coleman.
8th rebound for him tonight, and he's
5 his sophomore year, 71 his junior year. He's got almost 80 blocks now. He just gets better and better. And 2 years ago, I would have never thought he'd be able to play much at the next level. Now, I definitely think he's getting a chance to play someplace.
The only senior on this Aggie team playing in front of the home crowd for the last time this year. He has 21 points, 8 rebounds.
And he goes to the line.